In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use aggregate function in Microsoft Excel. First, open Excel and head to the sheet that holds the data you want to summarize. Make sure your values are arranged in a clear range, ideally in a single column or a neat block of cells with a header above. This helps you select the right range cleanly and avoids pulling in stray cells. Before we write anything, here's what aggregate does and why it's so useful. It lets you perform common calculations while deliberately ignoring things that usually trip formulas up, like error values, hidden rows, or even nested subtotals and aggregates you've already placed elsewhere. It's like sum, average, max, and more, but with a smart filter that keeps your results clean. Click the cell where you want your result to appear. This will be the output cell for your calculation. Start typing your formula with aggregate. As you type, Excel shows a helpful tooltip that outlines the required arguments. You don't have to memorize everything. Excel will guide you. Next, choose the function number from 1 to 19 that tells aggregate what to calculate. For example, 9 is sum, 1 is average, 4 is max, 5 is min, and 12 is median. Pick the number that matches the result you want. If you're unsure, the on-screen list describes each choice so you can pick confidently. After the function number, provide the options number from 0 to 7. This controls what aggregate should ignore. Think of it like a filter switch. Choose to ignore errors, hidden rows, nested subtotals or aggregates, or a combination of those. Use Excel's drop-down descriptions to select the option that matches your scenario. For example, ignoring hidden rows if you're working with filtered data, or ignoring errors if your column contains occasional divide by zero results. Now specify the range you want to calculate. You can drag to select cells or type something like A2, A200. Keep your selection tight to the actual data. Depending on the function you chose, Excel may prompt you for an additional argument after the range, for instance, a k-value for functions like large or small. If you picked sum or average, the range alone is typically enough. Finish the formula by closing the parenthesis and press enter. Excel returns your result, honoring the ignore settings you selected. If your data includes errors or hidden rows, notice how the outcome remains accurate and tidy because aggregate filtered them out for you. That's it. You opened your sheet, used aggregate with a chosen function number, set what to ignore, define the range, and confirm the result. Try a few different function and options combinations to match your data needs and keep your summaries robust and reliable.